I'm putting pressure on Quinn, letting him know that he's got to do better for the community. I've made a call for Mayor Daley and Jody Weiss to do more for the community when it comes down to policing the community and providing more opportunities for the people in this city. I have had IDOT, and I have sponsored legislation with IDOT to make sure that they hire more African Americans on road projects. And I know that the Black Caucus right now in Illinois is fighting for this. This is going to take time, and it's going to take people. When you talk about the Hispanics, they come out together.
They mobilize.
They mobilize. So the elected officials could do nothing more than what the people come behind them.
And I agree, but you have to stir the people up. Luis Gutierrez let a Hispanic issue pop up, and there he goes sticking his head up in front of a camera leading a charge. I don't see that out of our black leaders.
Right. Well, you know what? I think that you do. I think that we need people. We need people to come out and give us the charge. I'm there. I'm willing to stand with the people at all times.
And I know you're new in the state legislature, so, there's some adjustment, but I'm concerned about those old guards that's been there for years. We had Senator Duff and Ricky Hendon on this show a while back talking about the traffic enforcement lights.
Yes.
Senator Duff had a very strong proposal basically to eliminate them. Ricky Hendon had a watered-down version. When it went through for a vote, basically it had no teeth in it. Wasn't no need of them passing it.
I got to say that the elected officials, and I know, and I've met lots of them, if not all of the ones that represent the people in the community, and everyone is there trying to help the people. In Illinois, we have 118 members in the House of Representatives, and of the only 20 of them are black in the House of Representatives, and it takes 60 votes to pass anything. 60 votes to pass anything. So we have to come together in order to get some things done because the blacks are outnumbered. And we cannot continue to say that our black elected officials are not doing what they're supposed to do because I see the black elected officials fighting for individuals. Representative Greg Collins, you have Ken Duncan, you have Representative Flowers, you have Connie Howard, Monique Davis. They are working very hard.
Yeah, but
I don't know
when you tell me there's 20 of you guys, the way you make noise is you do what the Hispanics do. When it's time for a vote, the 20 of you band together and say, we're not supporting this, and you hold a press conference, and all of a sudden you'll wake up, whether you have the majority or not. You'll get the attention of those that's whatever they're seeking, whatever their agenda is, you'll get their attention. Gutierrez and I think it was 4 aldermen at the time when Harold Washington was in office, and there was a vote between the 29-21 when 25 when Harold Washington got control of the city council. He was a tie-breaking vote. Gutierrez and the 3 Hispanics wanted to prove a point to Harold Washington. They withheld their votes to get his attention.
You're absolutely right. That's what we have to do.
But you guys not doing it.
Votes. That's right. But you know what? I think that with the National Guard being called to the table, I think that we're supposed to find a positive in that and figure out how we can come together behind it and show the mayor that we want change. Instead, I think that the community say that we're divided on this. Some believe that we should do it, and some say we shouldn't.
Well, you can show the mayor you want change in the next election. That's all you have to do.
Well, that's right.
So all our black leaders sitting in the corner being quiet when it's time to endorse candidates over the mayor. Endorse candidates. Let the mayor know, look, you go be accountable if you go carry all of the black wards, supposedly.
Right.
You go be accountable to the black community, or we go stir up the black community against you. That's what got Jane Byrne out of office.
That's exactly
Mayor
right.
Daley not accountable to the black community. He does what he wants. The Board of Education would not be laying off these teachers like they are if 80%, 70% of the students were white, but because they're black, poor, they can do what they want. Where's our elected officials?
Well, I think that, like I said, I think that we have to make sure that we have elected officials that are accountable to the people, but we have to have the community willing to work with the elected officials to give them strength. And, for instance, like I said, the National Guard issue just may not be the best suggestion. but it is one that has sparked major conversation, and I believe that it warrants us coming together saying, Mr. Mayor, we do want change in our community. If it's not the National Guard, then what is it? What is it that you plan to do to reduce the crime and protect our investments in our community? And what is it that you plan to do to stop the killing of our innocent children and family members across this city? If it's not that, then what is it?
So have we put that to the mayor publicly?
Yes.
We held a press conference, and
that's what they call the National Guard.
That was the National Guard. There wasn't a cry to say to the mayor, what are you going to do directly?
Oh, it was a direct, yes it was. It was, you don't want the National Guard, then what? You say you don't need help, then why are you not fixing this?
You do know that the state legislature has authority to oppose laws over the city of Chicago.
I'm sorry?
You are aware that the state legislature have the authority to oppose laws over the city of Chicago?
I mean, there is a certain thing that's home rule, though.
But the legislature can overrule home rule. They did it with Todd Scroger. He was the county president, and they passed a law that diminishes veto power, and nobody said nothing.
You know what? I voted against that. I was very disappointed, and I know the governor signed that bill as soon as it passed the Senate.
Well, that's one of the reasons he'll never get my vote for anything, but that's a different story.
Yeah. So I like your show, and I'm willing to come on, and I'm willing to work with you.
Well, we definitely invite you back. We just want to inform the community, and we want our elected officials to be more accountable, or I want our elected officials to be more accountable, because I'm disturbed when I looked at the social and economic condition of our community and all this black empowerment that we have within the city of Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, we thank you. We'll let you give a closing comment to our guests out there, and you make sure you tune in to the Coach every Saturday on 1470 AM while you're out there.
Okay, Coach. I just want to be known that it's very important that we understand that we can't let anyone dictate our agenda and tell us that we should just be worried about one thing. We need to work on all aspects because they've been spinning our wheels forever. Now they want to focus on gun laws. It's not just guns. So I'm looking forward to working with the mayor, the governor, and everyone so that we could get our fair share and finally bring some social justice so that everyone will have a job, so that everyone that want to work can.
And the coach wants you to know that you have a standing invitation to appear on this show at any time.
Thank you, Coach.
The coach was LaSHAWN Ford. Talk to me with the coach.
Hey.
You are tuned in to Talk to Me with the coach, Michael E. Mayden. On this show, we place a strong focus on local and national events that affect the common everyday people from a common sense perspective. Tune in to this station, WCFJ 1470 AM, every Saturday at 12 noon and hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And visit my website, www.memayden.com. That's www.memayden.com. And be sure to tell your family and friends to tune in to the coach. Talk to me with the coach, Michael E. Mayden. Streaming live 24/7 to a worldwide audience. www.mem247.com. That's www.mem247.com. Hey, did you know that you can advertise your business or product on this network for as little as $35? For additional information, contact us at 888-833-7688 or email us at am1470@whsn.org. That's 888-833-7688 or email us at am1470@whsn.org.